So my username on here is going to be Cosmine from this moment on. Okay, hold on. This might be a good chance to explain why and give some history on my username, because it's actually pretty interesting, I think. This video will be here for people who look at my older work and be like, hey, what the heck happened here? Your username was Chippy Cheese Puff. What happened? Well, this video is for you, because honestly, this has been a long time coming. So, in 2011, there was this up-and-coming game that many people started to pick up and enjoy. A small little game called League of Legends. Maybe you've heard of it. I was in college and at a new point in my life, so I figured a new username was in order. I chose the name Cheese Puff based on an old MapleStory pet that I had, and Chibi because... weeb. And because Cheese Puff, of course, was taken. That's been my username for 10 years or so now, and it's been everywhere with me, and it's kind of part of my identity. But ever since I've made it, there's been this sort of nagging feeling in the back of my head. What if it's bad that I have a word that's not from your culture in your username? Like, I don't have the authority to decide that. In fact, I don't think any one person can make that decision. Like, I can't ask a Japanese person for permission to use chibi in my username. They can't make a decision on behalf of everyone in their culture. That's ridiculous. It's like a mild version of cultural appropriation in comparison to exploitative practices like non-native people selling dream catchers. No one makes money off of their username, but it is part of your online persona, your identity. It's usually one of the first things people see when they're interacting with you online. So, what are you saying when you have a word that's not from your culture in your username? You might know what that word means, all the way it's used. You might even know the whole language the word comes from. But if they're using that word in your username because of an aesthetic, there's a problem there. I certainly knew what the word chibi meant. It means small, cute, and baby-like. And it's been adopted by artist communities outside of Japan to describe big-headed, small-proportioned bodies. But, why did I put that in my username? It certainly described me. Small, cute. Not taken seriously because I've been seen as childish and because I like being perceived as non-threatening and cute. But that's not what I was thinking when I made that username. I was thinking, boy, I sure do like Japanese culture. What if I used a word I like to show other people that I'm in the coolness? Observe, I know what chibi means. Ah! And that's not a good reason to have a username. I hadn't changed it in all that time because it was such a gray area for me. There was no incentive to change it, and well, I'm known as this here, might as well continue to be known this elsewhere. And during all that time, I was thinking of new usernames that might replace it, but nothing could really replace that quick, fast alliteration of chibi next to cheese puff, so I never really bothered changing it. That is until I started trying to grow my YouTube. You know, this! No one has mentioned my username to me. No one has pressured me to change it. I'm just trying to look at my brand. What am I trying to portray? The kind of environment that I'm trying to cultivate, and I realized, yo, this name's gotta change. And so, here we are with Cosmine. I've been ruminating for a while on what to change my username to. I eventually landed on Cosmic plus something, and went around portmanteauing it until I got to Cosmic plus K9, and then squanched them together to make Cosmine. Pronounced Cosmine, because, I don't know, Cosmine sounds dumb. Eh? And I did what anyone would do, and I looked it up, and well, yeah, the username has already been taken on Tumblr, and Twitter, and Twitch. Hey, so this is like me 3 a.m. Same day. I think I'm just gonna go with Cosme19 on Twitch. Hell yeah. But turns out, Cosmine is an important paleontological feature of fossil Sarcopterygian fishes, most well known for the extant coelacanth. that can help distinguish Sarcopterygiae from Actinopterygiae based on scale morphology. Fuck yeah! That's a good basis for a fucking username! Yeah! So, my YouTube and my Patreon will now be Cosme, because Cosme on all the social media has been taken! Anyways, if you have a word in another language in your username, it might be a good idea to reevaluate why it's there. And I'd encourage people not to pressure others to change their usernames. You do not know why they have that username. There could be reasons you don't know of, you can't even think of. But at least in my case, I had a username that was chosen poorly, and now I'm changing it. And now I sacrifice the symbol of the descendants of the great lobe-finned fishes. May your weird oil lubricate my internet future. Yeah, I'm done here. Bye.